Good morning. Welcome to Friday of the Self-Love Challenge. Good morning, everyone. Again, taking your time to find your yoga mat. Placing it somewhere where you have some space on the ground. Taking your time making your setup part of your practice. Welcome you all from wherever in the world you are this morning. Helping to start your day connected to breath. So to begin, we'll start with a gentle guided meditation. So finding a comfortable seat can mean have the legs crossed so the ankles are underneath the shins. It can mean moving the shins so they're parallel to each other. Or having the legs extended. And when you're ready, we'll gently close the eyes. Roll the shoulders up, back, and away, creating some space between the tops of the shoulders and the bottoms of the ears. Invite the mindfulness bell to sound. Symbol that we are beginning our practice for the day. And when we hear the mindfulness bell, just like with any sound, it is a reminder to come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Come back to this moment. Let's listen to the sound of the bell. If you're just joining us, welcome. Keeping the eyes closed. Start to look inward. Noticing those sensations of breath moving in your body. Noticing the sensations of the hands resting. Don't control the breath here, just allow the breath to be. checking in with that thinking mind. Can you allow the breath to be natural and be okay with it? Enjoying those sensations of rise and that widening across the ribs and body as you breathe in. And that sensation of release and inward movement as you breathe out. I recently heard another yoga teacher say, breathing in wide and breathing out in. I really find that very clever. Breathing out wide. Breathing out in. And as you continue to allow the breath to just be wide and in, allow anything that needs to come up this morning to come up. Connecting back to that idea of self-love, self-care, holding space for ourselves to release any tensions mentally, emotionally, physically. By practicing allowing. Allow sensations to be there without making them bigger, making a story. The storylines we talked about a few classes ago. Allow those emotions to be there. Feeling them, giving them a label, without letting them create a story. And then the mind. Allowing the thoughts to come in. Notice them and allow them to pass. No stories. Practicing bringing something up, looking at it, allowing it to go. Keeping that same practice through the breath. Just observing. Keeping the breath natural today. Am I finding it challenging to keep the breath natural and meditate? Am I enjoying keeping the breath natural? noticing other subtle sensations. Or am I somewhere in between? Again, identify and then allow it to be. We often get caught up in this strive to do more, be more. And that can put a big drain on our energy, on our emotions, on our mind. So today, just allow. Starting with the breath. Enjoying this practice for a few more moments. Taking some time and space for yourself this morning to practice this acceptance. All those things we can't change. All those things that are out of our control. Just allow. At your own pace when you're ready. Bring your hands together at heart center. Palms touching. Anjali Mudra. And set a sankalpa or intention. Maybe you'd like to carry through this intention of allow. Or something else that comes to mind. Or a way that you can take care and hold space for yourself today. Once you've set that intention, that sankalpa, take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, sigh. One more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh. Very slowly make your way to hands and knees. Checking your alignment. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Really spreading out the fingers so you can support yourself and feel the ground underneath you. On that inhale, lift tailbone, drop belly, lift heart and chest. As you exhale, press through the hands, round the back. Eyes gaze to belly button. Breathing in, tailbone lift, belly drop, heart and chest lift. Breathing out, press through the hands, round the back. Tuning into all those subtle sensations in your body. Moving at the pace of whichever breath you'd like to work with today. So keeping that natural breath or maybe slowing the breath down. Pressing through the hands and the knees down to the ground. Enjoying this gentle release. Opening the front body as you inhale. Releasing that back body as you exhale. One more round, following your breath. And on that next inhale, return to neutral spine. Tuck the toes, press through the hands, lift the hips. Coming all the way to downward facing dog. Taking some moments here to pedal the heels. Lifting one heel up as you reach the other heel down towards the ground. Tuning into the sensations across the toes. And stepping the feet out wide. Press through the hands. Reach the belly back towards the thighs. Eyes gaze back between the ankles for a nice long spine. Enjoying 3 peaceful breaths here, in and out through the nose. On that next inhale, we'll lift the heels, come up onto the tippy toes. And very slowly start to baby step the feet towards the front of the mat. Lifting the fingertips, bending the knees. Pressing through the shins or the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Need some movements to bend and straighten the legs. Either option, hands on the shins or the floor. And tuck the chin towards the chest. Allow the head to hang. Hands can rest comfortably or grab opposite elbows to release that space between the shoulder blades. Pressing down through the big toes to protect the knees. And allow the sensations to be there in the back. The hamstrings, the knees, the feet. Noticing that the more you allow them to be there, the less you fight, the more release sensation you can feel. And slowly release the hands down to the ground. Bend the knees. Press through the feet to slowly ragdoll roll all the way up. Relaxing shoulders down and back. Palms forward. Chin parallel to the ground. Close your eyes. Take a moment to root down through the feet. Feeling strong in the legs. slight tucking forward of that pelvis to lengthen the low back. Enjoy one breath here, relaxing shoulders down. On that next inhale, sweep both arms up. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Move from strength as you exhale, fold. Press through the shins or the ground to lift. Exhale, back in. Place the hands on the ground, bend the knees, step the right foot back, step the left foot back beside the right. Taking some movements here, maybe pedaling the heels, shaking the head. Enjoying 2 deep breaths here in stillness. In and out through the nose. Feeling strong and steady. On that next inhale, bend the knees, bring them down to the floor, out wide. Big toes touch. Send the hips back towards the heels. Allow the head to rest on the ground. We rock the forehead, massaging it back and forth. Releasing that pressure of the cranial nerves. Hips sinking back towards the heels, hands reaching forward, nice long length in the spine. Breathing into those sensations in the hips and the low back. Staying here. Or if you want a little bit more, start to walk both hands towards the left. Getting a nice release along that right side. If you want, you can wrap that left arm back, keeping the palm touching the ground. And it doesn't matter how far to the side you go, as long as you're feeling a nice release from that right hip across the right ribs and up into the right shoulder. Following breath. Enjoying 2 more deep, full breaths here. On that next inhale, slowly start to walk the hands back through center, all the way towards the right. And lower the forehead back down. Finding your pose on this side of the body. Breathing into those sensations across the ribs. And breathing out, allow the body to sink. Two more deep breaths here. Giving the ground a hug. And on that next inhale, slowly start to walk the hands back through center. Sitting back on the knees. Bring your palms together up to the third eye. Helping to bring balance to the mind and body. Feeling that sensation of the palms touching. Enjoying your deep, full breath here. And bring the hands down to the heart space, palms touching. Eyes are closed. Bringing that calm energy into the heart space. Then hinge forward, bring the palms back down to the ground. Grounding, connecting back to this moment. And slowly make your way back to a comfortable seat. Bring the hands to the knees, sit up tall. Keep the eyes closed, or you can open with a soft gaze. Reflecting back on that intention that you set. Helping to carry it with you into the day. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday morning, 6 a.m. Bangkok Ho Chi Minh time for the next class. Remembering that these classes are donation based, proceeds going to Rock, Paper, Scissors Children's Fund. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Thank you.